Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Bigger Ranking. So basically, about to get up in here and do a couple lives. Do a couple reactions to some couple videos and things of that nature. Um, let's see what we got going. I don't know where my little stand. I usually have my little stand. I don't know where I put it at. It's somewhere around here. Gotta figure out where it's at. But yeah, y'all coming in, basically, if y'all tapping in with me, man, just let me know where y'all coming from, city, state, Providence, wherever you coming from, let me know. Um, I don't know what's going on with the channel. I don't know if it's because we was talking about the political stuff or whatever, but it's been getting kind of it's slowed down. I don't know what happened, but they might have tried to shadow ban me, but it's cool. We're gonna keep doing this stuff, so keep doing what we do. Um, think let's go to Panda Press. Panda might got something new. Think he got a new video. See what he got going. Okay, we didn't do this one. This the first video we're gonna react to is Panda Press. Self-snitching, the stupidest trend in hip hop history. You got a couple too. I don't want to do the rock one, but I'll probably do the Umar Johnson after that one. I just watched the rock one. It was pretty good, but I don't want to react to that one.
Why are we called Northern Tool and Equipment?
Hold on, y'all. I gotta hook my joint up.
Bluetooth connected.
Northern Tool and tomfoolery. Huh?
So the name of this video,
Real G's moving silence like.
So this Panda Press, he already starting out with some jewels. Real people, real gangsters moving silence, not violence. You know what I'm saying? And if the violence is violent, it's going to be silence on top of all of that. Self-snitching, the stupidest trend in hip hop history. So check it out.
Lasagna. But Clout flipped the script. Now they move loud, on live, in lyrics, in DMs, then act shocked when the DA hits play.
Stupid.
Bruh, the feds don't even gotta do homework no more. They just hit YouTube. From Bobby to Thug, from Tay-K to Melly, we're watching careers turn into case files. Cause attention became a drug stronger than the streets. Tonight, I'm breaking down the wildest self-snitching L's. How we got here, who paid the price, and why the internet is the new interrogation room.
I wonder if you're gonna put what's that boy name? I wonder if you're gonna put ARAB on it. ARAB, I seen him do it. I seen him fucking do it. I seen him.
How we got here, who paid the price, and why the internet is the new interrogation room. Let's talk. The art of telling on yourself.
He got bricks, plus his neck ain't icy, and it matches wrist like it's like 6. Told her hit his phone, meet up in the week, but he ain't cold, but he ain't that slow. Say meet him at the stove. It's just an old fact, like, are you living Parkway? Like they be making little memes about it on Instagram. Like the girl to my she come to Parkway. The man like, nah, I'm straight, I ain't coming over there, cause ain't nobody in there right now. You come to the listeners, this ain't the story. Like, I stopped telling the story when now folks I see what's going on. I'm finna rock.
Look, man, Clout can flip the whole game. Once upon a time, the code was shut up and move smart. Even if everybody knew you was in the streets, nobody could prove it. But now, rappers out here filing self-incriminating paperwork. Oh,
yeah, that shit's so true, bro. It's like these fools out here, bro. Like ARAB got what do they call it? The best of ARAB snitching. They got like a trilogy on that shit.
We're drill beats. The feds ain't working overtime no more. Nah, they just scrolling TikTok, pulling YouTube links, printing lyrics off Genius. Think about that. Your mixtape becoming the prosecution's playlist. That's not just embarrassing, That's a death sentence with bass. And here's the crazy part. Half these dudes know the risk, but they addicted. Attention became stronger than the streets, stronger than loyalty, stronger than freedom. You'd rather go platinum in the club than keep your name clean in court. And the prosecutors, oh, they smiling ear to ear. They know juries eat this up. They gonna hit play in the courtroom. Volume max, captions on, and suddenly,
You're gonna learn today.
that artistic expression sounds like Exhibit A.
Please direct your attention to the monitor.
So the real question.
So I know Jay-Z, I think it was Jay-Z and maybe I think it was Lil Wayne. But I know Jay-Z for sure. They was trying to make it to where lyrics and things of that nature, they couldn't be used in the courtroom because it's like basically artistic expression.
Question is, when did silence stop being power? When did moving smart get replaced by moving reckless for stream?
And I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. Like that's one of my superpowers. You with the bullshit, I could be dangerous intelligence as far as my silence. I'll just let you just sit there and just let you just soak. And whatever you just said, I might just look at you and then just keep on doing what I'm doing. Like the fuck.
That's what we're breaking down tonight. Because trust me, Bobby, TK, Melly, Young Thug, they ain't just stories. They're warnings. And if the biggest names in rap can get cooked off their own
Melly. I don't know what to say about Melly. I don't know what's gonna happen with Melly. That case right there is still open, still doing a lot of soul searching as far as I guess his lawyers and things of that nature. It's gonna be a lot going on as far as trying to get him off because he might get a death penalty. Might.
bars. What chance does the average kid from the block got? Stick with me, because this rabbit hole runs deep. And by the end, you're gonna see exactly why I call this the art of telling on yourself.
These just ain't lyrics. I really did it. I really killed him. As for the body, I really hit it.
See, this ain't brand new. Comp's been side-eyeing rap since the 90s. Remember NWA? They set off the police and suddenly the FBI sending warning letters. Tupac, every case he caught, prosecutors tried to waive his lyrics like proof of guilt. DMX too, even Snoop. Man was in court for murder in the 90s and the DA tried to line up his rhymes with the evidence. Back then, most judges still saw it as art. They let the bar slide. But fast forward to the 2000s, prosecutors got bolder, seeing how juries ate that up. By the time the drill era popped, rappers weren't even rapping around crimes anymore. They were rapping directly into the paperwork. It's like hip hop went from telling stories to telling on yourself. And that shift, that's why the courts are obsessed with rap now. They know it sells the narrative and they weaponize it. So yeah, new wave. A wave where young rappers ain't separating music from reality. They're blending the two until both collapse. That's exactly where the trouble begins. Now let's talk about when the new wave of self-snitching really Beyonce on stage. But tucked inside that hit record, he rapped Mitch Caught a Body about a week ago.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And guess what?
And that was that was a hit.
That one throwaway bar turned into Exhibit A when the Fed swooped in on GS9. That still the vibe jury. Suddenly the music wasn't just entertainment, it was evidence. And here's the crazy part. Compared to what drill rappers do now, Bobby was light. He ain't giving full dates, times, and street corners. But it didn't matter. It proved how one catchy line could be twisted into a confession. Then you got Draco the Ruler out in LA, Slowly Man rapped in 2016 about having RJ tied up in the back. Court didn't even care if it was metaphor or flex. They ran with it like it was gospel. Prosecutors painted Draco like a violent gang leader, just off the bars. Draco himself even said, half the time, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But the DA wasn't hearing that. And that's the trap. You might think you're just being creative, clever, throwing shade in a freestyle. But the courtroom don't do metaphors. They hear your punchline, they underline it, Then they read it back while 12 strangers decide your future. This is where self-snitching stopped being a meme and started being a career killer. And here's what makes it even scarier. Juries don't care about context. They don't know the slang, they don't know the culture. To them, every bar is literal.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't.
Think about it.
This is Buick. Now. Buick.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. We don't.
Think about it. You in the booth flexing, trying to sound tough for the streets, and some suburban juror hears it like a diary entry. You say I got bodies, they don't picture you spitting metaphorical things. They picturing you dragging chalk outlines. And let's keep it real. Half these DAs ain't even hip hop fans. They're not decoding your wordplay. They're weaponizing it. So while Bobby thought he was just making a summer anthem, and Draco thought he was throwing shade at rivals, the system turned it into proof of guilt. That's the line we gonna keep seeing in this video. Art versus evidence. And every time, the evidence wins. Now, if Bobby and Draco were warning shots, Rod Diggs and AR-AB were full-blown case studies.
Okay, you gonna put AR in this motherfucker? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, he did his research on this video. I like this.
How to snitch on yourself without even realizing it. Rod Diggs first. Brooklyn's so-called big homie, moving heavy with the Mad Dog Bloods. Dude had the voice, the presence, even collabs with Waka Flocka. Could have been next up for New York, but instead of moving smart, he went on wax talking about his charges, laughing off prison time, even bragging about surviving shootings.
Oh, what is it?
Prosecutors loved it. They stacked up 23 counts on him, then dropped his own lyrics in court to make him look like a kingpin. The jury didn't see an artist. They saw a confession on beat. Result, 12 life sentences, plus 105 years.
Oh my God!
12 life sentences plus 100 and some years. Hold on, we gotta run that back. God damn.
Laughing off prison time, even bragging about surviving shootings.
Oh, what is it?
Prosecutors loved it. They stacked up 23 counts on him, then dropped his own lyrics in court to make him look like a kingpin. The jury didn't see an artist. They saw a confession on beat. Result, 12 life sentences.
That's nasty work, boy. 12 life sentences plus how much?
Plus 105 years.
Oh my God!
Damn, that's cold-blooded.
The man ain't never touching daylight again. And now, he's locked in ADX Florence, the Supermax. Same place as terrorists and mob bosses. All because he couldn't...
Oh, ADX, I think that's the one in Colorado, y'all. They got like, I know for sure Malachi York out there. In the Supermax. ADX, that's what it's called, ADX.
Separate rap from real life. Then you got AR-AB out of Philly. Bruh turned interviews into depositions.
Bruh said AR-AB. It's AR-AB.
Every time a camera hit him, he was like, yeah, I made hundreds of thousands in the streets. I extort people. My rap crew got 2 bodies right now.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Bro, I told you to say all that. He had a little buzz. Drake even name dropped him in back-to-back. Could have flipped that into a legit career. Instead, the spotlight put him right on the Fed's radar. By the time the case landed, they didn't.
Drake said, "I pull up and link up with AI." That's on back-to-back when he was dissing your boy.
They just hit play on his interviews. Judge looked at him in court and basically said, "You don't look contrite. You don't respect this process." Then threw him 45 years. And here's the crazy part. Both these dudes had the talent, the cosigns, the chance, but they wanted to prove they were realer than the next man.
AR-AB actually was signed to, I don't know who the other guy was signed to, but AR-AB was signed to, I think Cash Money or something like that.
Obsession with being the realest gangster rapper don't build legacies. It builds indictments.
Who's laughing now?
See, Rod Diggs and ARAB were wild, but the new generation, they took self-snitching and made it go viral. Let's start with TK. 17 years old, cut off his ankle monitor, goes on the run for murder, and instead of laying low, he shoots a music video called The Race, holding his own wanted poster.
Stupid.
Pro was literally a fugitive, rapping about the case in real time, and the song goes platinum. Cops didn't even need detectives, just BET countdowns. Now he's sitting on 55 years, plus another 80 tacked on later.
Damn, so he got to do, ooh. And I don't think they're going to run that shit concurrent. So it's 80 and plus, ooh. Oh, we got to do the math on that. God damn.
Cops didn't need detectives, just BET countdowns. Now he's sitting on 55 years, plus another 80 tacked on later. First rapper to ever drop a Billboard hit from the most wanted list. Then you got YNW Melly, drops Murder on My Mind, and
Melly might get that the needle. I hope he don't though. I hope he didn't do this. But if he did, bro, like they gonna get him.
Later gets charged with killing his own friends. Prosecutors ain't care about timelines. They heard that hook and said
he killed some dudes that they was in kindergarten together, first and second grade and shit like that together. Like, bro, how you kill your day ones? Like, that's nasty work, bro. Like, nigga, you killed your day one?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I ain't gonna kill my day one. I'd be like, fuck you, bro. You know, I just won't fuck with you, but I ain't killing my day one. Like,
thank you very much.
Stupid.
Imagine singing your way into a double murder trial. That track still gets played at festivals, but Melly might never see a festival stage again. And for comic relief, enter Nuke Bizzle. Man dropped a whole scam rap about running up $700,000 in unemployment fraud during the pandemic. Bro was given step-by-step tutorials, like YouTube University for Dummies. He even held up the government mail in the video. Court didn't even have to argue. They just pulled up the video on a projector and said, Exhibit A, Your Honor. Now Bizzle doing 6.5 years fed time, all for clout.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is when it became
Come on now,
obvious.
dog.
Self-snitching
Come on, man.
It became a trend, a meme, something young rappers did to prove they were real, but really just proving they were dumb. And here's what's scary about this era. Clout made stupidity look like strategy. Think about it. TK's song blew up because he was on the run. Melly's track charted because people thought it was a real confession. Nuke Bizzle went viral because he was dumb enough to brag about stealing from the government on camera. We didn't just laugh at him. We streamed it, we memed it, we boosted it. And once labels saw those numbers,
it might be that the song is used to show that, look, right? He knew he'd been charged, he was on house arrest, he cut off his ankle monitor, fled the jurisdiction, right? And look, this song indicates he thought he was guilty. The song is about being on the run after being charged with multiple crimes. And if you look at the lyrics, a literal, simplistic translation might suggest, right, that he tried to beat a case, but he didn't. So he fled jurisdiction.
Who's laughing now?
they didn't care if the cops were watching. They signed these dudes anyway, squeezed the streams out of them, and then dropped them once the indictment.
Come on,
it's like the industry got its own scam. Turn yourself snitch in the streams, then leave you to rot. That's why I keep saying, cloud is temporary.
Cloud is temporary, bro. Your freedom is forever. Like, your freedom is forever. And these people could take you from this world forever. Like, no more, we gone. Like, we're not doing that, bro. Like, yeah, they could actually do that to you.
But cases are permanent. And the higher up you go, the harder to fall when the system comes knocking.
How did they think that was okay to even put it in the game? I'm so sick.
That shit, wow.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube.
Hold on, y'all.
Watch classic comedies.
I'm so sick of this fucking company.
Now don't get it twisted. This ain't just no-name rappers messing up. Even the big dogs fell victim to the art of self-snitching. Let's start with Tekashi 6ix9ine,
6ix9ine.
the rainbow head rat himself.
6ix9ine.
Bro didn't just snitch in his songs. He went to court and gave Genius annotations live. The prosecutors played Gummo, Kuda, Billy in front of the jury, and Tekashi pointed out who was in the video, what set they claimed, what beats were being referenced.
Stupid.
Like, bruh, you basically did the prosecution's PowerPoint. Ended up with only 2 years because he cooperated, but he snitched on himself and his whole squad.
And I've decided that I want to die.
I mean,
Career never
died. 6ix9ine snitch, but bro, half of these other niggas, if they really, you know what I'm saying, had a heart, this nigga 6ix9ine had, just, hey, bro, tell, because 6ix9ine really wasn't no street nigga, bro. That nigga was a kid, bro. They basically got around this man, and when the music and shit started going up, cause he used to shoot videos himself, so he know how to make the shit look. So when that first video came out, niggas was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And the shit blew up, and them gang members, they got around him, and yeah,
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the check.
Then there's Young Thug and YSL. Thug was one of the biggest in Atlanta, lifestyle rap superstar. But the feds said YSL wasn't just a label, it was a gang. And they came with RICO charges. And how did they back it up? Lyrics. Songs like Take It to Trial, Slime Shit, Just How It Is. Prosecutors read bars in court like scripture, tying them to murders and drug deals. His lawyers even tried flipping the script, saying Thug stood for truly humble under God, and pushing P meant pushing positivity.
This man said, hey, that's a good lawyer, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's a great lawyer. Brian Still. Y'all gotta check Brian Still out, man. Brian Still helped Thug down there get all the way off. Thug just waited a little longer, but Thug couldn't wait. He had to take the plea. He helped Diddy beat them 3 major charges in the Diddy trial. But yeah, he
Humble under God.
That nigga said, Young Thug mean truly humble under God. Wow.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Nice try. But the court wasn't laughing. He ended up copping the charges and still walking away with years of probation. That trial set a dangerous precedent. Lyrics officially on the menu was evidence. And then you got Lil Durk and King Von, Chicago drill's finest. Durk got the Voice of the Streets title. Von was his right hand.
Yeah, that nigga Von, they say they allegedly, we don't know if this is true or not, because I don't want to offend nobody from Chicago. I don't want to offend nobody from nowhere, but they say the man was a hitter. We'll just say a hitter.
But those two blurred reality and music so tight, it was hard to tell where the bars ended and the case files began. Von's crazy story sounded like straight police reports. Robberies, shootings, locations.
He had one song, it sounded like he was talking about hitting somebody up. Well, yeah, I mean, he had a lot of songs doing that, but he had one song, it sounded like that was the plan.
And prosecutors swore it matched real crimes. Durk himself rapped about sliding on ops. Then the feds later accused him of greenlighting a murder for hire on Quando Rondo's crew.
Been shot in an SUV.
Imagine getting the key to the city 1 week and a RICO indictment the next. That's Durk's reality. He barely...
That one Lil Pop got hit up. Lil Pop got hit up. He was in LA. It was out there in LA at the gas station. Old boy got hit up. And they say Durk paid for everything. All this alleged. We don't know if it's true or not. The case still going on, so.
He dodged lyrics being used against him thanks to producer receipts proving the songs were recorded before the crime.
But I might have to do a little short, y'all, coming up about this Durk shit. Because this Durk shit, I got to look into it, but it's looking like it ain't looking good for Durk. At first, they thought like a little bit, they was like, oh, we got good news. And then they came back crashing back down on them. Something about the motion of discovery, like they're not letting them actually see the motion of discovery. I don't know how that's possible, but
Trust. Prosecutors had that paperwork ready. These are platinum selling artists with millions of fans. And still, the bars they spit almost cooked them. If they ain't safe, what makes you think a SoundCloud rapper from the block is? Here's where the culture piece comes in. Because self-snitching ain't just about music. It's about cameras, clout, and who's really pulling the strings. Let's start with DJ Vlad. Rappers call him the feds for a reason. Dude got a reputation for asking the type of questions that make people incriminate themselves on camera. And too many rappers fall for it. They treat Vlad TV like it's a therapy session, then end up with their interview footage in Discovery.
Clicked up in there?
How you know that?
That's just how prison is most times.
I'm talking about how you know I got into it with a white dude though.
damn.
The YouTube Music app has ad-free playlists just for your ears.
How you know that?
That's crazy.
That's just how prison is most times.
I mean, Vlad,
How you know I got into it with a white dude though?
dude. How you know? You read the paperwork.
I think you may have mentioned it in the past.
But
You know, it seems like you've always been attracted to the.
Look, hold on. Look how
with their interview footage.
but look how Vlad like deflected. He said, I don't know. You might have said it in the past. Like, bro, that man, the goddamn police, bro. That police, bro. If you listen to what he said, he just told you the police, bro.
It's in Discovery.
Clicked up in there?
how you know that?
That's just how prison is most times.
I'm talking about how you know I got into it with a white dude though.
I think you may have mentioned it in the past.
I think you may have mentioned.
You know, it seems like you've always.
I think you may have mentioned it in the past. And then like Baby just went on to something that's like, but boom, he just like this conversation. I guess Baby just shot to a whole nother venue of what he was about to say, but that's crazy.
Been attracted to the guys that are still in the streets to a certain degree. You think that's a fair statement?
You think I'm attracted to it?
Well, not attracted to them, but I mean, you like having them around. You're friends with them.
You think I like having them around?
Just asking.
You think I like to think I'm friends? What do you think? You think I like having them around?
Especially if we get tangled up in the Vlad TV interview.
Well, I'll put it like this. Some people that have interviewed with me have gotten arrested after the fact. Did you get caught up at all? Yeah. So no arrests.
Come on now.
No fights.
Come on, man.
No, I was a school guy, man. Going to school, having my business, man, you know?
You 100% legal? You were good?
Yeah.
Doing everything by the book?
Doing it by the book, man. Make sure it happens.
Come on now, dog.
You did it, but.
Come on, man.
Yeah, stuff like that, but. I mean, you're not willing to talk to the police and.
Nah, of course. I mean, end up getting cut in the head like that. I mean, what happened? What happened? Like to do? Yeah, it was game. Okay. What happened to the other dude?
Said the gummo beat was supposed to be for him, but you stole it.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. I stole that
So
shit.
he stole Gummo. Damn, I ain't never even know this shit, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like,
Come on now, dog.
stole Gummo?
Come on,
I
man.
never knew that. Nigga stole the beat for Gummo?
And I stole it, like, bro, but niggas don't understand. I talk facts. Vlad, I talk facts.
All right. You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Prosecutors should appreciate the free confessions. Then you got social media. Instagram lives with illegal guns, TikToks flexing stolen cars, even Twitter fingers that double as open statements. The cops ain't gotta kick doors down when you broadcasting your crimes in 4K. Bruh, it's like handing the DA your location on Find My iPhone. And what makes it worse?
So look, y'all, stay off the goddamn internet. And to Dr. Umar Johnson, Dr. Umar Ifatunde Johnson, Stay off the goddamn internet, bro.
Prosecutors know rap sells a story. They cherry pick lyrics, post interviews, then spin a narrative for juries who don't understand the slang. They turn metaphors into motives, which is why so many artists, from Jay-Z to Alicia Keys to Killer Mike, launched the Protect Black Art movement. They're fighting to stop lyrics from being used.
Okay, yeah, so that's right. We was talking about that earlier. I was saying like Jay-Z them put it out, like they trying to put out a law where like basically it's like that's artistic freedom. Like you can say whatever you want to say while you rapping and shit like that. The shit might not even be true, but you can't use that in court against an artist.
In court, because it only seems to happen to rappers. Rock bands can scream about murder. No one's pulling their discography into court. But here's the cold truth. Until the laws change everywhere, rappers are playing a dangerous game. Every bar, every post, every live could end up on a big screen in front of 12 strangers deciding your fate. Here's the thing, man. We laugh at self-snitching because it looks dumb. We meme it, we quote it, we turn it into a joke. But the consequences, they ain't funny. These are lives gone, families broken, kids growing up without fathers, all because somebody thought clout was worth more than silence. Bobby lost years of his prime. TK threw away his whole future before he was even 20. Melly had the world in his hands, real talent, and now he's sitting in a cell, maybe forever. And I'm gonna be real with you. I used to ride with some of that music heavy. I loved Melly's Suicidal. That joint hit different. The melody, the pain, the vibe. But when I really sat down and understood what it was tied to, what that man stood accused of, I had to force myself to stop vibing with it. It felt wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes you realize you can't separate the art from the weight it carries.
That's true though. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself from the art. Like even all this, the whole David thing. This ain't about this, but the whole David thing, it kind of correlates a little bit as far as the romantic suicide song. I've never heard this man music a day in my life, but I'm just saying like it correlates to as far as romantic suicide. You bring Collins on the stage and all this other shit. Like,
and it hurts because the music be fire, but the truth behind it is too dark to ignore.
Yep.
That's the sickness of this culture clash. On one side, you got fans like me and you just wanting to feel the art. On the other, you got prosecutors treating it like a crime scene map. And caught in the middle are these artists, too hungry for validation, too reckless with their platforms, and too blind to see that the industry would cheer for them today, then leave them to rot tomorrow. Let's keep it all the way real. Labels don't care. They'll market the realness, cash in on the clout, and when the indictment comes, they just sign the next kid willing to put his life on wax. It's a cycle, a machine, and the only people who pay the price are the rappers, their families, and their fans who believed in them. So if you're young and you're watching this, don't get it twisted. Keeping it real don't mean telling on yourself. It don't mean proving you're the toughest. The real flex is staying free, staying alive, and feeding your people without handing prosecutors a mixtape full of confessions.
Please, now listen to that. We gotta run that back. Those jewels for the youngins.
Labels don't care. They'll market the realness, cash in on the clout, and when the indictment comes, they just sign the next kid willing to put his life on wax. It's a cycle, a machine, and the only people who pay the price are the rappers, their families, and their fans who believed in them. So if you're young and you're watching this, don't get it twisted. Keeping it real don't mean telling on yourself. It don't mean proving you're the toughest. The real flex is staying free, staying alive, and feeding your people without handing prosecutors a mixtape full of confessions. Clout fades, but cases, those stick forever. And I don't want to see the next generation turn their talent into evidence, move smarter, move quieter. Cause like Wayne said, real G's still move in silence, even if the internet tells you otherwise. So let me leave y'all with this. If clout is costing...
Hey man, y'all check out Panda Press, man. Y'all can get me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, definitely share, hit the notification. Peace of one.